I'm Becky O'Brien. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we'll be making a cacao coffee smoothie, which is a great post-workout recovery smoothie. Has a little bit of coffee for an extra boost, and it's great for students on the go and really anybody living a busy lifestyle. So let's talk for a second about the benefits of smoothies. Smoothies are going to be a quick, easy, and portable way to pack in a ton of nutrition into just a small serving that we could have once a day. So we would do this as a breakfast, a lunch, maybe a midday snack, depending on how hungry we are. We can add tons of fruits, vegetables, organic protein powders, nuts and seeds, as well as superfoods into our smoothie. Smoothies are going to be pre-digested for you, and I know that sounds kind of gross, but it takes some of the work out of chewing all of that food. Like imagine chewing on 3 cups of kale versus putting it in a smoothie and being able to sip on it and just chew a little bit as you're drinking it. Smoothies are also great for post-workout. So after we work out, our body needs protein and carbohydrates as well as a little bit of fat to recover. And in a smoothie, we can whip that together right after our workout and drink it while we get ready to do the next thing. So this cacao coffee smoothie is an ideal post-workout smoothie or a smoothie for busy people on the go because it contains a ton of high quality protein as well as fat to keep you grounded and satiated, keep you full for longer. It also has protein that supports lean muscle mass, so we use a grass-fed organic whey protein, but you could use an organic protein powder of your choice here. You also get your cold brew coffee. We use a cold brew coffee concentrate here, about 4 ounces of it, and then we dilute with some filtered water, so you're not getting too much of a boost. The smoothie is also packed with antioxidants, both from the coffee as well as the raw cacao powder. So raw cacao is going to have more antioxidants than red wine or some of your high antioxidant berries, and it's just a less processed version of chocolate. Cacao also contains magnesium, which helps to relax muscles and combat stress. We use macadamia nuts as well as some coconut milk to provide some healthy fat and create a base for our smoothies. So those store-bought almond milks or nut milks that we find on the shelves may actually not be that healthy for us. If we read the labels, a lot of them are going to contain stabilizers such as carrageenan or xanthan gum. So I just use this native forest coconut milk. It comes in a BPA-free can, and it's the full-fat version. We just dilute it with some water, and we only use about 1/4 of a cup in this smoothie. Coconut milk is also going to contain those medium-chain fatty acids that we need to boost our metabolism. So eat fat, get skinny. And it's also antimicrobial, antiviral, and antibacterial. We use about half of a frozen banana just to give our smoothie a little bit of bulk. We could also add ice if we like. The banana adds potassium and necessary carbohydrates, but we don't want to be too high carb here. We're also using dates to provide some sweetness as well as some fiber. So let's get started. We're going to start by making a nut milk base in our blender. Like I said, it's better to just make these at home. It's really simple. If you keep some nuts in your freezer, you can just toss them in the blender with some filtered water. Some nuts you might need to soak, like almonds, to help them to break down a little bit. So we've got 1/4 cup of macadamia nuts here. And to that I'm just going to add about 6 ounces of filtered water. As well as our organic cold brew coffee concentrate. And our 1/4 cup of coconut milk. So we'll start by blending that, and you want to blend it until it's fully emulsified. We're using a Vitamix here, so this blender is really a powerhouse. Like the Blendtec or the Ninja would work just as well. So once we see that our nut milk is fully emulsified, it's going to start to look a little bit foamy. We can add our other ingredients. So we'll add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder. You can find this in the smoothie section of Whole Foods or at your organic grocery store. You add as much as you like depending on how chocolatey you want it. You may want to taste first. We're also going to add about 1 tablespoon of maca powder to support optimal brain health. Maca is also an adaptogen, so it helps our bodies to cope with stress And added bonus, it's a libido booster. I'm gonna add half a banana, 2 dates, and I'm going to blend this all together before I add in my whey protein powder, because whey protein can cause the smoothie to get a little bit too foamy too fast. So we'll blend this for about 30 seconds to a minute. Once we're done blending, we don't want to let it go too long because it could warm it up a little bit. We're going to whip in our grass-fed whey protein. So this is just 1 scoop. This is the Naturally Nourished brand of whey protein, which I really like because we know the cows are grass-fed. We'll give that one last blend, just about 10 to 15 seconds this time. And there we have it. Let's give it a taste. So that should make about 1 16-ounce serving. We could always double it if we're making it for a friend. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Cheers.